I'm gonna go on a rant here because I swear that I can't hold this any longer, but literally, HOAs are the biggest scams in real estate.
Fee or threat of one.
Look at it, another fine.
From their HOA.
Once I see it from them, I go into oblivious rage.
Rosalind.
People tell me like all the time, oh, I would never buy a house in the HOA. And I'm always like, why? It's really not that big of a deal until today.
Well, guys, here we go. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another episode. And today we are going to be talking about HOAs, neighborhoods, HOAs, communities, HOAs, gated communities, whatever you want to call it, is one of the biggest scam in history.
Fact.
Legal scam. Guys, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. If you love content like this, we are going to be doing a Amazon gift card giveaway once we reach 2,500 subscribers. So in order for you to participate, please subscribe to the channel and like this video.
That's it?
So guys, let's continue with the rest of the video.
Fee or threat of one.
Look at it, another fine.
From their HOA.
Once I see it from them, I go into oblivious rage.
Rosalind Cash is known in the community for caring a lot about her lawn. But no matter how hard she tries, she says the letters still come.
I'm sick and tired of them wasting their 44 cents, I don't know how much stamp it is now, of sending me a letter and telling me I need to cut my grass.
Down the street, LeBron Weems is lost in the letters.
You just get to the point where you just don't want to open these no more, and you're just afraid what you're going to see.
LeBron went to mediation with the HOA in June to fight nearly $15,000 in fines and fees.
$15,000 fines and fees. From where? From the HOA guys. HOA mafia. That's the better name for them. They're a freaking mafia. Believe it or not, you know, living in a gated community, HOA, whatever, is one of the biggest legal scam in history.
Wait, what?
That's my opinion, and I know that's the opinion of a lot of other people too. How come you're gonna, buy your house, your dream house in one of these communities, and you have to pay X amount of money every month to the HOA guys, HOA people. At the end, you cannot do whatever you feel like doing in your house.
What?
And you paying this guy X amount of money for them to tell you what to do. On top of that, they are going to give you fine for whatever reason they feel like it. So guys, let's continue with the video. It's going to get worse.
Primarily for hosting a room on Airbnb that hasn't been active for years, according to his account.
Last time I had my account up and posted on Airbnb was September the 21st, 2023.
But from September 2023 to today, the HOAs fined him $150 a week.
It's ridiculous.
Trying for more than a year to get the fines removed, a new violation came.
Shuttles week 522 of $700.
A fine for faded shutters, double the amount of his yearly dues.
Are you serious right now? Faded shutters. Are you freaking serious? Are you kidding me? They could find whatever they could find, to give you a fine. It's ridiculous. I don't like the color of your door. There's a fine there. There's a violation. I don't like the color of your roof. There's another violation right there.
Then,
one day I checked my Ring doorbell camera. I have the marshals at my front door.
served with a lawsuit from the HOA and a lien on his home.
It's scary. Who can get up and just pay $16,000.
Across the street, Margot Mincy says the same thing happened to her after racking up fees for things like a leaning mailbox from a car hitting it.
They said that I wasn't making payments, but I couldn't. Like, if they wouldn't allow me to.
Similar to other neighbors Atlanta News First Investigates spoke with, Margot says she couldn't log in to pay on the HOA portal, and no one with the management company would return her emails and calls.
People tell me like all the time, oh, I would never buy a house in the HOA. And I'm always like, why? It's really not that big of a deal until today. They decided to send me a letter in the mail, and it's got a picture of my front door and my wreath. And the complaint reads, hold on, y'all, brace yourselves. One of the primary goals of blank homeowners association is to protect the aesthetic appeal and property values of the neighborhood. In order to accomplish this, certain rules and regulations are established to which homeowners and residents must abide. A concern was noted during a recent inspection, and we felt it is necessary to send this gentle reminder. As the holiday season has come to a close, please take down your holiday decorations. Remove a holiday wreath from your front door. And they included a picture of my front door with the wreath hanging on it. Here's the problem that I'm having, y'all. The wreath that is hanging up is not a holiday decoration. It's not a holiday wreath. It's not for Christmas. It was just red. Since when did the color red become a Christmas color? Like, I'm so confused. Am I not allowed to have different color wreaths? Does everything have to be freaking white and basic? But honestly, what really pisses me off is that last year, the HOA approved a house in the neighborhood to be painted this really freaking ugly, odd blue teal color. Like, let me share that picture with y'all, okay? So y'all know what I'm talking about, because this is ridiculous. The entire house, trim, door, everything to be colored Easter egg blue, but I'm not allowed to hang up a red wreath? Get the fuck out of here. Does that blue house protect the aesthetic appeal and the values of the neighborhood? I don't think so.
Guys, I know that I'm gonna get a lot of hate with this video.
Don't care. Don't care.
Because there's a lot of people that they are loyal to these communities. They are loyal to the HOAs, and they're not gonna agree with me, but I don't care. I'm gonna say anyways. You could pay me to live in one of these freaking communities, gated communities. I will not live there because it's ridiculous. It's a circus. That house that she's mentioning, that they painted a different color, probably that's the president of the HOA, you know. Because these HOAs community, the board member and everybody involved on this whole scam is the same people that are leaving. It's your neighbor. So it's your neighbor that is throwing you under the bus. Come on, man! For any reason. Oh, your garbage can is outside for extended period of time. Oh, there's a violation right there. Oh, I don't like the color of your door. There's another violation. Oh, your mailbox is dirty. There's another violation. Oh, you have to go and read the handbook that we hand you that is like 1,000 pages, and it's on page 120 on this line that it says that you have a violation and you're gonna have to pay a freaking fine like $100 a day if you don't fix the issue.
Shut up and take my money.
So this is ridiculous. A lot of people say, oh, I love living in a gated community because I feel safe. Safe from who? Are you freaking crazy? You know, I have told a lot of my friends, I told one of my friends, you know, don't ever buy a house in one of these communities. I live in Florida, and there is hundreds and who knows, thousands of these freaking communities, gated communities. And, you know, you have to pay to live there. Even though if you bought your house, you purchase your house, you know, cash, you have to pay a monthly fee to live there. So that way they control your life. They can control whatever you do in your house. You cannot have your kids' bicycle like on the driveway. You cannot have a work ban or whatever, you know. Oh, the handbook says you cannot have 3 cars parked on your driveway. You have to remove one.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, are you serious? So back to my friend, what he did, he purchased a house in one of these communities. Oh yeah, I didn't say anything, after that to him, because he's gonna say, oh, you just freaking jealous because I purchased a house in this community. But anyways, the first year for you living in one of these communities is gonna be great. Oh, I love it here. Second year, you're gonna be like, oh, too much problem, too much headaches. Third year, by the third year, you're gonna regret it. Third year, you're gonna be thinking like, oh, I'm thinking about selling my house because these freaking board members and these HOA fees are driving me nuts. These laws, stupid laws that they have here are driving me nuts. So think about it before you plan, before you're thinking, buying a house in one of these gated communities or condominiums or whatever, because you are going to regret it in the future.
I'm gonna go on a rant here because I swear that I can't hold this any longer, but literally HOAs are the biggest scams in real estate. And I'm gonna give you some of the most outrageous fucking fees that some of my clients have gotten over the past couple of years because of HOAs. All of these HOA companies are not just becoming for-profit centers. I swear that they're not looking after the benefit of the homeowner or the community. They're just trying to make as much money as possible. So I had a client who was getting charged $50 a day for having a work van in his driveway.
Imagine $50 a day because you have a van parked in your driveway.
So not even on the street, it was literally in his driveway with his other car. Here's what happened. He went out of the country for 3 weeks, didn't really realize that he was getting charged $50 a day. So when he got the bill in the mail, it was for a final $1,500. Now I had another client who had a bicycle, like literally in the front of his house, and he was getting charged $30 a day for having that bike. I recently started getting charged $25 a day for having curtains on my balcony, and this is what my balcony looks.
Are you serious? Because he's having curtains on his balcony.
It's like literally sunlight comes in directly, so we thought it was a good idea to have some curtains to protect us and actually be able to enjoy the freaking balcony during the summer. Well, $35 a day is what we were getting charged by the HOA because it was a violation. Then I had this plank fall off my garage, and that was another one. It was $25 a day because I had to go and get the garage fixed. But in fact, it was actually their job to get the garage fixed for me, but instead they started just charging me $25 a day. I just got a letter in the mail about having the trash cans out too early. We have the trash service that comes every Friday. We put out the garbage I think on a Wednesday one time, and we got a letter in the mail that we're gonna start getting charged for having the trash cans way too early, that we were supposed to have them no earlier than on a Thursday evening. But the biggest one was a client of mine who actually got taken to court. This was about 5 years ago because he was renting his basement to a family member who was in need, and apparently his HOA didn't allow anybody to rent their units or their homes or part of the home without their approval. You can always complain about all these fees. I'm here complaining on this video about these fees, and you don't have to pay them, except that if you don't pay them, the HOA can actually take you to foreclosure. And that's something that a lot of people don't know. Anyways, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what are some of the dumbest HOA fines that you have gotten in your community, in your house, and stay the hell away from buying a home in an HOA if possible.
So guys, you need to learn from this video. You need to learn from the last guy what he was saying. The HOAs, they could foreclose your house. Yeah, they could take away your house, even though if you bought it cash, there's nothing you can do about it. They say you have too many violations, you're not following our rules, you are not following the laws that whatever we implemented here in this community, you have to go. And they will take your house. Believe me, it happens before. So you have to learn from other guys' mistakes. So hopefully you learned something from this video. Don't ever buy a freaking house. Don't ever buy a house in one of these HOAs communities, because you will regret it. Believe me, you will regret it. So do some research about these HOA mafia, because that's what they are. They are a freaking mafia. They just charge you whatever amount of money they decide to charge you for any reason, and don't do it. So if you made it this far into the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Give me a like.